Hello everyone and welcome back to another edition of West Ham Fan TV on the Social, our interactive social media show where we answer questions sent in by you, our viewers. Scott with me again this week.
Well, mate.
Cheers, mate.
That's all right. Thanks for having me again.
That's all right, mate. I know he was on the other week, but that was like all of us, wasn't it? So,
so thanks for having me back.
That's all right, mate.
Always a privilege, mate. Always a privilege.
Always a pleasure, mate. Always a pleasure. Right, should we get on then?
Yeah, mate.
Right, we'll start with Twitter.
Mm-hmm.
This one's from Mr_Anderson at Pierre_Fontaine. How do we improve the atmosphere at the London Stadium? Do we need to organise singing? I don't know about organising.
Yeah,
I think that the trouble is when we was at the Bowling,
mm-hmm.
everyone knew Bobby Moore lower.
Yeah.
The Chicken Run corner by the away fans and the Trevor Brooklyn corner as well.
That's where most of the noise comes from.
Yeah, but at the minute people are scattered all over the.
Yeah, the thing is, for me, the atmosphere ain't that bad.
Mm.
You know, the Bubbles rings out.
Yeah.
We got Payet, the way that rung out for the first game he was back. The atmosphere's there, it's just keeping it going. And a lot of that's to do with the performance on the pitch.
Mm.
You know, granted, with this standing issue and all that, as we've said...
I don't think that really helps.
No, I think the trouble that's going on with it don't help the atmosphere. That's what puts it... I think they said that goes to show the start... Everyone was up, everyone was singing, you know, it's all good. Mm. And then as soon as that sort of thing starts, the crowd's sort of dips.
Tense and...
But, you know, as I said with the standing issue, if you want to stand, move everyone in one sort of area so that you can turn around and say, right, that's where everyone stands. And that's what I think will boost the atmosphere.
Right, this one's from Lewis Tucker, at Lewis Tucker _94. How long before we see Martinez gets a chance in the senior squad? Already has 6 goals in 5 games.
Well, Fletcher's been given a chance, so I don't quite see why Martinez hasn't.
Yeah.
You know, especially with not so much now Zaza coming in. He looked good. West Ham have got to learn to play to the way he plays. Mm. You know, he holds up the ball.
He was getting into good position. Like he was dropping off the defenders, but the ball wasn't.
Yeah, and that's it. When he was holding the ball up, people ain't with him. But yeah, why not give him a chance? Accurate and Stanley coming up. We got nothing to lose, have we?
Yeah,
Chuck him in, give him a game, put him up front with someone, see how he does.
Yeah.
You know. Said as with Rashford at Man United, they were desperate, they took a gamble, the gamble paid off. Yeah. We've tried to do the same with Fletcher. He ain't paid off yet, but why not try it with Martinez as well?
No. But I mean, Fletcher he has looked he's looked good.
Yeah, there's a big future for him in my mind, but let's give Martinez a go.
Maybe try Fletcher Martinez up front against Atkinson Stanley.
Nothing else to lose, mate. We can't get any worse.
That's it. Right, next one is from Tim Hunt at THunty30. He says, sorry for the long questions, lads, but this has got me frustrated. And the question is, says, what are your thoughts on the ballot system to get tickets for all home games for Claret members who don't have season tickets? We pay £45 to become a member to only be told to go into a ballot for remaining tickets left for home fixtures. Me living in Australia and coming over once a year to watch West Ham play, I'm no guarantee of getting a ticket for any games during the time period I'm there for. I feel we sold too many season tickets. What are your thoughts?
We covered this sort of thing a few weeks ago,
yeah.
And me and you mentioned it ages ago. You know, I think Ryan said it, we sold far too many season tickets.
Yeah.
Asking people to pay £45 to be a member and not even guaranteeing that they're going to get a ticket, I think is ridiculous.
Well, my login wouldn't even work for the Watford game, you know.
And you know that's just taking money off of people. You could be that unlucky that you enter the ballot for every game and don't get a ticket.
Yeah.
But what really pisses me off with that system is that you can go on about 3 or 4 different websites and buy a ticket for £150, £200, sitting up in the gods, that some company's gone and bought up all these tickets that should go to West Ham fans.
Yeah, well, I mean, there's going to be no tickets that make general sale this year.
No, because everything. Well, that's it. Everything goes into the ones that go into the ballot. You know, you've got say 20,000 Claret memberships going for say 5,000 tickets, if that. The community tickets are a joke because you're not getting.
Well, we've got 52,000 season ticket holders. Yeah. Thousands of Claret members.
Yeah.
Away fans are going to get 3,000.
Yep.
So then that leaves about 2,000-3,000 tickets.
That's what I mean. And that's what I'm saying. Then you've got I've seen the websites. I know David Gold's been tweeting a couple of the websites to try and sort out what's going on. But I said, you go on there, you can buy tickets for any game this season. As I said, £135. I think the Bournemouth game was £135, sitting right as far back as you could get in the upper tier. You know, and I said that's ripping off a fan who wants to pay for that ticket, but then it's taking away that ticket for a Claret member or a general sale member, to get that ticket.
Right, we'll move on to the YouTube questions now. This one's from Tyler Ball. Do you guys think we're slowly following Man City's route to where they are now? In brackets, plastic fans included. I don't think Man City have got too many.
Man City have probably got less plastic fans. And
I don't think that's one thing you could ever accuse Man City fans of being is plastic.
No, there's a lot of there's a lot of Man City fans. Man City were selling out Main Road back when they were in Division 2.
They're getting off 30 thousand.
You know, they've probably got less plastic fans than like Chelsea.
I like Man City. They're like us. They've had a lot of years where it's
But yeah, we can follow in the footsteps of Man City. No, there's no reason why we can't. We've got a nice big shiny stadium. Granted, there's a lot of teething problems that need working out.
Yeah.
But
stadium alone doesn't give you you're getting more gate money. But just having the stadium, I mean, look at Man City for the first couple of years. It was it was baby steps.
And that's it. And that's
look at the quality of players they're bringing in there.
That's it, and that's what Ryan covered in one of the post-match pints when he says instead of aiming for that £30 million, £40 million player now, we need to be aiming.
Million,
that's it.
20 million. Work your way up.
Exactly. Yeah. You know, and then baby steps. Said sort out the problems with the Olympic Stadium. It's a beautiful stadium. I don't like being there. It's not the bowling, but hopefully it'll grow on me. We'll just get on with it, you know, and build and just build. You know, teething problems got to be sorted out first.
Yeah, we can get to where Man City are, but it will take.
It's good. Look, we have got our aim. I know as much as this pains me to say it.
We're better. That side sort of between 8th and 12th.
Yeah,
that's our.
So long as we finish top 8 this season, it's a good season. But I said, as it pains me to say it, we need to aim to be where Tottenham are first.
Yeah.
We get to Tottenham, and then we start looking at the Man Cities, the Arsenal.
5 or 6 years where they were consistently in the Europa League.
Yep.
And then they built on that, and then they're gradually pushing up, and that's what we need to do.
The problem we've got is that we won't achieve that status with the board we've got now. No disrespect to the board, they saved us. We'd be in a whole lot of trouble if it weren't for them. But as we've said before, we've outgrown the board. You know, so you want to get Champions League, that sort of football. You need your rich billionaire owner to come in and chuck loads of money at it. Yeah, unfortunately,
that's just it's
unless you get lucky like Leicester and have a one-off.
Yeah, I mean it's just a sad. It's the way football is.
It is, of course it is. Of course it is.
Just the way it is. This one's from Rowan Tree. How far do you think Bilic will take the club? I have faith in him, but I've heard a few people rumbling discontent. Iran had the greatest start to the season, but he knows what he's doing. Yeah,
it was this season was always going to be hard with a move, the anticipation and the expectation of everything. Finishing where we finished last season. We were spoilt last season. Finishing where we did
and beating the teams that we beat.
Yeah, exactly. And I think that's why, as I said, the expectation for this season was so high because we beat them sides.
I mean, we're only 3 points worse off than we were at the same stage last season.
It's just the football's not been too great yet.
No, but it'll come.
Yeah, cool. Yeah, fingers
it'll come. I mean, we saw flashes of it on Saturday.
Yeah. We see. For me, the problem is we seem to have forgotten how to defend. Last season, we had the attacking flair that Bilic brought in, with the defensive mentality that Allardyce had installed. Now that defensive mentality seems to have gone. And players have got a bit older.
Yeah.
Some players have got a bit overconfident. And maybe, like when we lost to Bournemouth last season, 4-3,
it knocked... start we needed, like the kick up the backside.
Yeah, that's what I'm hoping this season. That result against Watford, I'm hoping now a few egos are knocked down and people just get on with doing the hard graft.
Next one's from Derek Daly. I'm sure this one's aimed more at Dan and Jace, to be honest.
Mm-hmm.
Will you guys be getting the new FIFA 17 when it comes out this month and doing head-to-head matches? Well, I'll be getting it.
I know
you'll get it as well, won't you? We always get it.
But yeah, no, they'll be getting it to play.
Yeah, I think Dan's quite looking forward to it, actually.
Yeah, I think so. I was
playing FIFA 16 last night. I was getting young.
Practicing for your appearance on their show.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, it was abysmal.
Yeah, no, that's it. No, we'll be getting it. I think when we get it, I know Nicky's the Ball Street champion, but I think we should sit down and do a West Ham fan TV competition. Just get all of it. I know I ain't that great on it. Ryan don't plays it.
Me, you and Ryan will probably be the...
Yeah, but you know, I think it'll be a laugh. You know, it's something we should look at doing after.
Yeah. We'll have a word with the boss about it.
Yeah, we'll chat to the boss, see what he says.
Next one's from Charlie WHU-WWE. What stand do you think safe standing will be in? Will Bobby Moore lower Bill?
I think the Bobby Moore lower.
And the Trevor. I reckon they might have it behind the goals.
No, I reckon Bobby Moore lower and probably say the first...
Not in the corners.
The first 2 blocks of that corner close to the Bobby Moore.
Yeah.
I think. And maybe the Trevor Brooking lower.
Yeah, I think behind the goals would probably be there.
Yeah, if you've got the away fans standing, there's nothing wrong with having the home fans standing as well, in my mind. There's no difference.
No.
And then stick the family area up the top of the Trevor Brooking like it was over at Upton Park.
Yeah, because it was like Trevor Brooking the top of the Chicken Mum, wasn't it? So. Next one's from Eugene Gardner.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think about the decision to permanently ban any fans who are found fighting at the games?
Fighting's a big difference.
Standing, no.
Standing is a complete joke.
I think to threaten to ban someone for life for standing is ridiculous.
Yeah. But then saying that, you say you ban people for fighting, where do you draw the line? You know, if you're getting attacked and then you defend yourself, should you deserve to be banned because someone's attacked you?
No.
You know, that's the difference. You know,
you're not meant to just stand there and take it.
Exactly.
So.
That's the thing. You sit there and start handing out bans for fighting. If you've not done something, someone's disagreed with something you've shouted at the game or something like that, and they attack you, why should you get kicked out because you've defended yourself? You're meant to stand there and get pummeled just because you don't want to throw a punch in case you get a life ban.
Yeah.
You know, there's more into it than just saying.
Yeah.
You know,
what if it's just like a bit pushing and shoving?
Yeah, it's completely different.
Yeah.
You know, that's it. It's the levels there is. If you're attacked by someone, they should be banned for life.
Yeah, I mean, they've got CCTV all over the ground. They should be able to.
It's no different to you have a tear up in the street with someone. Someone's attacked you. You defend yourself. It goes to court. Yours is self-defence. You've defended yourself. You've not started it. You've not instigated it. Yeah. So it's a fine line.
Right, next one is from Oliver Hall.
Mm-hmm.
When Andre Ayew is back from injuries, does he get into the starting 11? Personally, him and Carroll would be great off the bench. And what is your favourite current West Ham song?
Ayew, will he walk straight into the team? For me, who'd you drop?
No, I agree. Well, I agree with Oliver. I'd say impact sub when he comes back.
I haven't seen enough of him to turn around and decide on that. Even when he was at Swansea, I ain't seen,
Yeah, but I mean, I certainly wouldn't drop Pyatt or Lanzini.
No, exactly.
Or, I mean...
You can't drop Antonio.
Faguli when he's fit as well.
Exactly, you can't drop Antonio either.
No.
Current form, top scorer.
Yeah.
You know, Carroll, totally agree with him. Impact sub now. Ayew, possibly. We'll see what he's like. What was the other part of the question?
What's your favourite current West Ham song?
Current West Ham song.
What the most the one sung most often is the Pyatt one, isn't it?
Yeah. But to be fair, my favourite is, as I said before, it's the Ludo McCloskey one.
Yeah.
But I don't think I've heard that this year.
I don't know, did we? No, we didn't hear it in any of the Europa games, did we?
No, that was my favourite.
Yeah. Yeah, and there's a few others which can't be
No.
Because there's a lot of swearing in them. So. This one's from Spencer King. Where do you guys see the club going in the next 5 years, and do you believe we'll be able to start competing for silverware?
Yep.
Yeah,
we can compete for silverware this season.
I say I do. I was saying to Nick.
Mm.
Yeah, no, it was you, wasn't it? Me and you were talking, weren't we? Yeah. I fancy us for
a
cup run this year.
We've got a cup run in this. We have got a cup run. You know, as I said, I'd rather win the FA Cup and finish 10th or 12th than finish 4th and get knocked out in the third round.
Yeah, can't put 4th in the cabinet.
Exactly. You know, it's there that we've got a squad that can, in one game, can turn it on and beat anybody.
Yeah.
That's how you got to look at it. That's how I look at it.
But at the same time, we can lose to anybody.
Yeah, exactly. But no, a cup run, I can see us, next couple of years, I can see us picking up an FA Cup or a League Cup, one out of two.
What do you reckon? Mate, this year, maybe a little tilt at the League Cup?
I'll go for both of them.
Possibly.
See where we are in January before we start thinking of the FA Cup. But we can go for the League Cup, why not?
Yeah.
It's just as good. We're as good as any other team in that league.
Next one's from Joe Newman, WHU.
Mm-hmm.
How do we deal with haters on our channel?
Just ignore them. That's what we do. Haters gonna hate.
Yeah.
So just ignore them. All they're 9 times out of 10, all they're looking for is a reaction. And you don't give them that reaction, they go and bother someone else.
Yeah. Yeah, they'll just get bored and.
Keyboard warriors, mate. Loads of them out there.
I work with one as well. He's nice as pie to your face. Nice as pie to your face, but then as soon as he gets on that keyboard, mate, somebody emails that come through.
Yeah, I've seen some that he sends Nicky.
Yeah. It's not just me, is it?
No,
not me being sensitive.
No.
This one's from Jason Howard. Do you think Zaza will have a good goal scoring season? I think he's only had one game.
Yeah.
And like I say, he did look.
He looks all right. He's got ability. He's got a bit of quality about him. But as I said, I don't think West Ham play to his system.
Yeah, I think you don't play for Italy if you're an average.
No, of course not. Of course not. His goal scoring record for Juventus weren't great, but let him bed in. He's got the ability there. I think he'll do all right for us. Really do.
I say give him. I say same with Toure.
Yep.
Same with Faguli.
And Nordvet as well.
And Nordvet.
You've got to give him games.
Give him, judge them after 10, 15 games.
Mm-hmm.
It's a bit hard to judge them after 4.
Yeah,
but,
that's it.
And I think we have one more from Scott Ollie. Who would you say has been West Ham's best transfer this season? And who would you most want at the club out of all the players we failed to sign?
It's a bit early doors to say best transfer.
Can't really judge any of them yet because none really had an extended run in the side.
No, that's it. We've Ayu's not played really. Zaza's had one game.
Yeah. Faguli's only had a couple and he got injured, didn't he?
Yeah, it's a tough one to pick. One I'm most excited about progressing is Fletcher. Because he does look like he's got something about him that, he will push on. Next couple of years, he may be decent.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's the one I'm most excited about. I said Zaza looks alright, but it's too early doors. They've all had one game, two games. So
yeah, I think
the one I'm most disappointed with at the minute is Toure. To be honest, I had big expectations of him, and he's not really lit up.
No, but I think he's still.
He looks overweight.
They'll work on that. I mean,
I hope they do.
Last year they said not that Antonio was overweight, but he was too stocky.
Yeah, maybe Toure's the same.
They slimmed him down. Look at the season he had.
Oh yeah. Give him a go up front, mate. I would.
How about the songs? I think Antonio needs his own song.
Yeah, we need to come up with one for him.
Yeah.
Ryan's
good at them.
We'll get Ryan on it. Get Ryan on it.
Yeah. Right, so that's all for this week. That's all the questions.
Cheers, mate. Thanks for having me.
That's all right.
Hope everyone enjoys it.
Yeah, I hope you all enjoy it. So, leave your thoughts on any of the questions in the comments section below.
Using the hashtag
WHFTV social.
That's it.
Otherwise
Please use that hashtag.
Otherwise it's really hard to pick the questions out. So
if you leave any on Twitter or leave any on Facebook, please comment underneath the videos or use the hashtag WHFTV social. It's so much easier for us to find them. That's all.
Yeah, because sometimes we skip over some because we miss them.
Yeah.
Like going through the comment. It's not that we're ignoring people's questions.
No.
We do genuinely sometimes
We do get quite a few.
Yeah, we do, yeah. So, and I say thanks everyone for taking the time to send the questions in. So, we'd like to try and answer them all if we can. So, that make life a little easier. Yeah. So, so don't forget, subscribe to the channel if you like what we do. You can follow us on all social media platforms. We're on everything. I don't think there's a lot on Instagram. A couple of photos.
No, there's the odd photo. We'll work on that.
But follow us on all social media and look forward to getting more questions for next week. So one thing left to say: come on, you Irons.